we all know each other like countries, but I think it's better if we can know your name, position. Where's Ashes? Where's our Ashes? Ashes, please take the microphone. And I want you to start from this side because the number comes from here. Ashes, please take the microphone. Could you please to please help us the microphone from that area of the fence? Sorry, Nigerian fence. Ashes, please come forward. Forward. Take the microphone. Let's start from the floor. It's a very important point to start. Network from morning.
Sound iko chini sana. Sound. Badilisha ile. Badilisha ile. Sound. Sound. Use of sound. Okay. Where? First ongeza sauti. Hebu ongeza sauti.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Chaigatsha. Chaigatsha means for family. I'm from Zambia, and I work for a company called Fortune Retail Holdings, food industry. I'm pleased to be here. This is my first time attending this conference. Thank you.
Welcome to Tanzania. Welcome to Arusha.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Pleased to see you all. My name is Baronet Monalula from Lusaka, Zambia. I am also working for Fortune Retail Holdings Limited. It's a group of companies in food industry. We host big food brands like Nando's, Lotus Pizza, all those big food brands. We have a workforce of about 2,000 employees. The group head of HR. Thank you.
So we're expecting to see a lot of menus here. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kolanjo Olajide from Nigeria. I'm the head of HR for Bioba Nigeria. And we deal with fiber optics. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Israel mentioned Machine International Tanzania as a senior people culture strategy partner for the police.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Nakimola Sabuno, people in culture, from Compassion International.
Which country?
Tanzania. Hi, everyone. My name is Bianca Lawrence from Uganda. UAGC, Uganda Electricity Innovation. We do generate power. I'm happy to be here, and I'm here to network with people from Lagos.
Thank you. Say hi to the present scene.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
My name is Jacqueline Yariko Mamakula. I'm the Senior Human Resource Officer from TPPL. We are dealing with biolifestyle products. Welcome.
Which country?
Tanya.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fumilayo Ojukwu. I'm from Nigeria, and I work with the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. Thank you. And this is my first time in Tanzania. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yelisi Sanya, Deputy General Manager, Human Resources, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria. This is my first time in Tanzania, and I'm liking it here. One Africa, one nation. Yes, one Africa,
One nation.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Alfred Obo, manager of Nigeria. So, my first time in Tanzania, and I went to so cold. But I had to use my I'm okay right now.
Maybe we should spend a couple of days.
Thank you very much. My name is Ida Michael. I'm working from Ngorongoro Federal Limited, located in Karatu. We are dealing with tourism, and I'll be happy to accommodate you in Karatu to see temple and everything. So I'm happy. This is my second time to be here, and I'm happy. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Victoria Rwando. I'm working with Human Group Limited. I'm the Director of Human Resources and Administration. You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammed Timaka, Nigeria, Deputy General Manager, Head of Human Resources, Media and International General, See you soon in Abuja.
Good morning, Africa. My name is Aluko Uluwale from Nigeria. I'm an Assistant General Manager, Human Resources with the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. I'm most delighted part of this conference. This is my first time in Tanzania. I'm loving Arusha. Thank you.
Good morning, Africa.
Morning.
I'm Judith Charles from Tanzania. I'm the chairperson for Women HR Association. I'm also a HR consultant working on One Connection with Karibuni Tanzania. Happy to see you all.
Good morning, Africa.
Morning.
I'm Halima Yusuf Nabalaganya, working with Fractal Company Limited as business manager. But today here I'm representing Women HR Association of Tanzania and their Secretary General. Karibuni sana.
Hello, Africa. My name is Makame. I'm coming from Southeast Office at Zanzibar, Tanzania.
Morning. My name is I'm senior human resource officer. From Zanzibar. Welcome.
After finishing the how many of you want to visit us? How many of you? How many of you?
Ilikuwa anahitaji so nataka niweke kwa ajili ya
From out of Tanzania don't want to visit Zanzibar. Okay.
Hello, Africa.
No.
My name is Amina Peter Cosmas from Zanzibar and HR from Zanzibar.
Thank you.
Karibuni Zanzibar.
Jambo. My name is Simon Peterson Toby. I'm the Director of Administration and Human Resource Management with Social Service. We are actually We are dealing with all the people who are volunteers in law. Welcome you. Welcome to Geneva of Africa. Thank you.
First of all, sir, good morning, everyone. My name is Maureen Morales. I'm from the country of Uganda Electricity Generation Company as an HR officer. I'm here to report yes, HR practices with Morales
You. Good morning, Africa. Good morning. Welcome with the greatest Chief Executive Officer of
Good morning, Africa. My name is Woman Denda Miller. I am the Head Training and Development and Research for the Zambia Institute of Human Resource Management. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Frank Akechi from Ghana. I am the head of Human Resource and Administration for the State University and Governance Authority. Also double as the manager for Ghana Community. Thank you. Good morning. My name is Richard Asanati. I'm the manager HR strategy for Ghana Community company in Ghana. Thank you.
Morning, Africa. My name is Sarah. I'm an HR officer. Development and transmission.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Anson. I am a strategist. The strategy for Ghana which is
This voice is, it sounds like it's coming tomorrow. You planning to be a presenter? Yeah, very fantastic voice.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Richie. I work with Limited, the head of Human Capital Administration. I am a subscriber to we will talk more to that with the introduction. One was the company. I'm sure we also hear in Tanzania.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Ibeke. I'm with the Job Partner of Companies as a human resource officer.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Peter Federando. I'm the senior people coordinator.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tosi Balansi. I am a change practitioner in Central Bank of Nigeria.
Good morning, HR. My name is Austin Cruz.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rafael, HR and Hi, everyone. My name is Lilian Chad. I'm the executive officer from Chicago, Tanzania.
Thank you. Good morning, Global. My name is Mona. I'm human resource officer at the Ministry of Education, Arts, Health and Sports. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gasoil. I'm from Tanzania High Business Sport President. I work as a strategy assistant.
Good morning, all. My name is Masi. I'm responsible for then all.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatma Ngilenge from NASPA, HR, Chief Government Officer.
Ndo hizi. Sasa kuna ile moja ile ndio nilikuwa nataka nione. Sasa umesikia? Huyu jamaa nenda kachomeke flash hapo kwenye hii hapo. Kwa simu unakuwa unaiacha simu mwenyewe unaondoka. Flash nayo hapo. Kachomeke. Kachomeke kwenye nani hapo?
Morning, everybody. My name is Monamis Maya, Human Resource Officer from Division of Tanzania.
Good morning, Africa. My name is Nkuruma Katia, Senior Resource Officer from Division of Tanzania.
Good morning, everybody. What is your business name? Came from Tanzania. So,
Good morning, everyone. My name is Master Maya, Executive Manager of Power.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sam. I'm from Ghana.
Thank you. Education. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Um,
My name is Gregory Ishmael. I'm Principal of Associations working with Tanzania Mission Trust. And team organized some of people who have never been to Tanzania here. If you welcome in our class, and help us in our program, especially the last day, people have an itinerary to visit one of our nearest national park, which is currently you are always welcome. Tanzania is the only country for the migration of big numbers all over the world. You cannot find it except in Tanzania. This is the chance to have time to visit and enjoy it. Thank you very much. You are all welcome.
I thank you too.
Habari, my name is Mike Kagano. I'm working with Tanzania Staff as a principal of National Source. Karibuni sana.
Thank you. Hello. My name is Mr. Security. I'm from Mining Commission. Actually, I just want to say this platform should not stay away from me because Tanzania is just Belgium, so the area of it I can watch.
Habari za asubuhi. Jina langu naitwa Salma Amani, afisa rasilimali watu kutoka Tume ya Madini, Mining Commission. Tunawakaribisha sana kuja kuwekeza Tume ya Madini. Karibu sana.
My name is Luciana Maijani from Commission Board.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Monica, the head of Department of Public Administration. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahman Marashi. I'm coming from Zanzibar University as a principal of
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fatia Yara from Zanzibar, HR Zanzibar Broadcasting Corporation.
Jambo, habari ya asubuhi. My name is Charity Alabama. I am from Nigeria. I work with the Niger Delta Development Commission, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sotoria Odo. I'm from Nigeria. I'm the director of the Directorate of Admin and Human Resources. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Service recently, I was posted to the first department. So I gave it everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, great.
Thank you. Okay, we should stop here to end this off because I want to get prepared for the DJ is prepared as well. We need to be fine. Please stand up, please stand up. Yes, please. DJ, please. We most welcome the guest of honor. Please, let's have a round of applause for the guest of honor. We will give standing for Tanzania National Park. This Mr. Moses Vishnu, representative of Russia National Commission, Dr. Bukaya Mohammed, Vice President of Mr. Raj Siprasad, President of AHRC, Ms. Bettina, President of WAC. It's nice to see you again. Mr. Majid Olusegun, Vice President of AHRC, Permanent Secretaries, Head of Institution and Government Agencies, FLAP leadership, and HRC leadership, leaders of regional and international organizations, esteemed professionals and politicians, members of the state security and defense forces, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. This is Arusha. This is Tanzania. You should be welcome time. We want to welcome you once again, second summit, Nation Summit. We honor to have a home from every corner of Africa. And now we feel happy to be here. All our friends from Africa and others from out Africa, they try to reach out the summit just to see what's going on in Africa. So please clap for yourself. Please back this mission. For the starting of the program today, let me call our religious leaders for prayer. We're going to start Mr. Samuel Say So, then Honorable Senator Mary from Kenya. So, Mr. Samuel Say So, is secured for prayer.
Tuendelee kuiacha salama na tumatie salama. Allahumma salam sallallahu وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sam. Now I would like to invite another Senator. Okay. Okay.
Let's my thank you. We want to glorify your name this morning. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for protection. Thank you for your peace. As we gather as a summit, also of our African workforce, we pray for your wisdom, we pray for your knowledge, we pray for your peace. In this Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. Guest of honor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the director.
And it's time for remarks. And directly, I would like to invite Ms. Bettina, the president of WEC, for the short remarks. You're most welcome. Please, let's clap for her.
Good morning. What a pleasure and what an honor to be with you here at this second Africa HR Summit. And what a pleasure and what an honor for me as president of the World Employment Confederation to convey to you the best wishes and the best regards from the global community of the workforce solutions industry. I can assure to you the world is looking at Arusha and the world is looking at you. The summit over these next days is of eminent importance. It connects Africa to the world. It puts Africa on the map at a time where the world is, well, reshuffling the cards, to say the least. I congratulate each and every one of you for making the decision of giving the gift of your time over those next days to be here and to hear from the experts who have been gathered for this summit, to bring in your own experience and your own know-how, and to walk away from these days with an impetus for action yourselves. I've been impressed with the participation list of these next days, and I know that each and every one of you in this room is a leader in her and his own right. So do take those days as an occasion for you to be inspired and to go back to your respective realities, to build that present and the future of work for the workers of your country and for the workers of Africa, and ultimately for the workers of this world. I can assure to you that the World Employment Confederation is excited to be part of this journey of yours and of this Africa HR Summit. So from my venture, I wish this summit the greatest of success, and I know that it is in the journey that you are in a very important milestone and very likely the beginning to many great initiatives. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bettina, for your short remarks, but very wonderful and understandable. Thank you very much. It's time to invite Qureshi Abdullah, Executive Director of IHRM from Kenya. You're most welcome.
Good morning, Africa. Allow me to ride on the protocols which have already been established. Greetings from Kenya. Standing here today on the second Africa Human Resource Summit tells something bigger than just a summit. As HR professionals, and I was just listening in this room, we have leaders in the industry, whether it's in the private, public, the development sector, and the INGO. It is time for us to move beyond conversation. And I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the Institute of Human Resource Management and also on behalf of the Africa HR Confederation, where I sit as a board member, that the HR professionals, what I always push for is that we're not just paper pushers. And I'm glad there are leaders here, all the way from across Africa, who will not only get to listen us on the YouTube that we've just shared, but also in this room that we are at a crossroad. We have something the rest of the world does not have as Africa. We have the most natural resources. We have the talent. We have a very young workforce that we must nurture first and also prepare them for the workplace. But the question is, have you prepared the workplace for them? Are you ready for them? What are the policies that you're putting across? Are your policies Pan-African? Whether it's drawn from the Africa Union, which is we have a strategy, or within your own groups within your regions, like the East Africa that we have in here within the East Africa country. Is labor mobility easy, that I can work with the same credentials that I will work in Kenya, in Uganda? Is it the same for Senegal and Nigeria? Is it the same for Mauritius? That is the conversation we need to have. Lastly, as I welcome you all to this forum, I cannot underestimate and not appreciate the team from TRAPA, led by their president, the SG, the vice president. Thank you for putting this together. A week ago, someone said, for those of us who love football, when a striker misses, we always say he will have kicked it from this side, but you'll never understand what it means to plan for an event until it's in your hands. So well done, Trapper, and we are happy to be in Arusha. I welcome you all. Let's learn, but the learning not end here. Let's continue and multiply within our workplaces and within our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Qureshi Abdullahi, Executive Director of IHRM from Kenya. It's time to invite Mr. Majid Olusegun, Vice President of AHRC, to address his remarks.
Hello, Africa. I know the weather is a bit, when I woke up this morning, it's like you woke up in the region of the United Kingdom. And I was wondering, I wasn't prepared for this. Dennis, where are you? You didn't prepare me to bring the extra jacket. I hope nobody is feeling like, because in Nigeria by 7 a.m. the sun is up there. That is a country where the sun never set. Yeah. But actually we are already acclimatizing, and all I can say, because my president will soon come up, let me just say that, please, let's come together. Let's enjoy this session. We want to welcome all of you. Still standing on an existing protocol, but I am from Nigeria, and the president of my professional institute is seated in this crowd, Ahmed Ladan Gubri. So I especially recognize you, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy. I love this environment. And it's not just to come and listen to lectures. We still have some activities, and we're going to really paint Arusha. What is the current color of Arusha? Green? We want to paint it red. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mojit. You're so funny. Maybe you should stay here a couple of days. You will be familiar with this weather. The guest of honor, after finishing the remarks time, it's time now to invite Mr. Raj Siprasad, the president of AHRC, to address his speech. And I think all of us, we are waiting for him to hear something from AHRC. It's our time. Thank you very much. You're most welcome.
Sounds okay. Thank you. Mr. Moses Pesha, representative of the Regional Admin Secretary of Tanzania. The chairperson of TAPA, Mr. Christopher Kabalika, Secretary General, Mr. Dennis Jura, Vice President of ADIC, Mr. Sigon Majid, distinguished guests, fellow HR professionals, leaders of the profession, representatives of our member associations, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At this juncture, I wish to tender the apologies of the President of the World Federation of People Management Association, Dr. Pek Kim Low, the Vice President of the WFPMFA, Ada Tonesco, and, which I only learned last week, a man that's always been among us, Mr. Ibrahim Mabaya of Senegal, who apparently is sick and in hospital in France. But I understand his vice president is here. If I have missed out anybody, I would like to now say all protocol observed. It is with immense pride and great pleasure that on behalf of the African Human Resource Confederation, I welcome you to the second Africa HR Summit in Tanzania, in this beautiful place of Arusha. A special word of appreciation goes to the host nation and Association TAPA for the commitment, hospitality, leadership, and bringing the African HR profession together once again. I will not be doing my duty if I do not make mention of a few people, and I'm again going to say all protocol observed. I would like to thank Grace Njula, Stephen Karakwa, Irene Kimaka, Dr. Rukeya, who's the Vice President of TAPA, and Joka Juna, and not forgetting the organizing committee of this excellent conference, summit. A special word of it goes to our host nation, Tapa, and its leadership. This summit is more than a conference. It is gathering of an African HR family. It is an opportunity for us to share partnerships, challenge knowledge, conventional thinking, build, and most importantly, determine what the role of HR must play in shaping Africa tomorrow. Understand the world repeatedly sees Africa as a dark continent. And I'm going to say to you, we are not a dark continent. We actually have more skills and more other things that come out from here. And like you heard earlier on, Kurisha said about the jewels that we have in this country, in Africa. You know, with all due respect to the Western, the European nations, they have been coming into Africa, stealing our values, our stuff, and treating us badly. Our theme, Transforming Africa's Workforce for the Future, could not be more appropriate. Africa is a young, Africa is ambitious, Africa is changing. Technology, artificial intelligence, digital transformation, demographic shifts, new skills, and changing expectations of the workforce are fundamentally reshaping the world of work. But the transformation is not simply about technology. Transformation is about people, people and people. Our responsibility as HR professionals is therefore to ensure that Africa does not merely prepare its people to survive the future of work. We must prepare them to lead. We must develop skills, must nurture leadership, embrace innovation, create inclusive workplaces, and we must ensure that African workforce is equipped to compete, contribute, and prosper in global economy. The sad reality about Africa, and I think it's here in Tanzania, and I know of, I think, Ghana and a couple of other countries that used to pay for education from grade 1 to matric, inclusive of going to university. But what happens, no sooner the talent is realized, the talent is stolen. They're gone to the other parts of the world to go and work. But likewise, our footballers did very well in the 2026 World Cup. But how much of our talent we saw in the World Cup? Many of them, they're playing all over the world. So they leave our country, Africa, and they go elsewhere. We must ensure that the African workforce is equipped to compete, contribute, and prosper to the global economy. HR, African unity. The theme we endorsed in Rwanda is One Africa, One HR. When I say One Africa, One HR, I am talking about all the HR associations representing the respective countries should come together. And this coming together is where we learn, where we teach, where we get nurtured, and where we help others. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always believed in this HR as a unique role to play in African unity. Our economies have made different currencies. Our countries may have different labor legislation and employment practices. We may speak different languages and come from different cultures, but our fundamental responsibility are the same: to develop people to build organizations, and to build a better Africa. This is why I strongly believe in the philosophy of the One Africa, One HR. We need to break down the professional borders that separate us and build bridges that contact us. As HR professionals in Tanzania, should be able to learn from other HR professionals in South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Rwanda, Egypt, Uganda, Zambia, or many other parts of the great continent. Now, at this juncture, I want to pause and say, what is the purpose of having HR associations, call it whatever name you wish to call it, in Africa? It is to promote the interests of the HR professional. It is to promote the young, up and coming HR professionals, to nurture them, to train them, to develop them. A biggest concern I have, and amongst our midst here today, there are organizations, and I'm going to be abundantly clear and frankly, whether they like it or not. Africa is the only official body representing the African Human Resource Confederation and African Human Resource in Africa. There is no other official body. We are affiliated to the World Federation of People Management Associations, and my Vice President Sigun and myself serve on that body, representing the interests of Africa. What is of shock? There are a number of organizations who are running seminars, running major conferences in Cape Town, Johannesburg, and other parts of the world. Some coming to your own territory to do work. Most recently, we had a situation where we had a country here in Africa is running a conference in Cape Town. And yet you have an IPM South Africa in South Africa. But a number of these organizations call all this here, they call it not for promoting the interests of the HR professionals. They are doing it for own self-gain. They are making money out of it. They're making a business out of it. And we must be guarded. Our members in Africa should all not be running in droves to go and attend those conferences. I was invited to open that conference in Cape Town last year. And my first question to them is, who are you? Who do you represent? Are you a member of ADIC? Do you belong to the World Federation? And the answer was no. So I said, I'm sorry, I will not be arriving to officially open and endorse your conference. You need to become a member of ADIC and indirectly the World Federation. Interesting enough, when I talked about our principles are the same, the laws may be different. I read a very recent article that Kenya has actually talking about unfair discrimination in the workplace. And they've outlined the lines of unfair discrimination. Exactly what we have in South Africa. In terms of our constitution, which gives rise to fair labor practices, there is unfair discrimination. And I was very impressed what Kenya had and what we have in South Africa. Incidentally, when the national anthem was played, I am not sure whether Kenya stole it from South Africa or South Africa stole it from Kenya. I'm not too sure. But the first part of the national anthem, the first part of the national anthem, Moses, was undoubtedly South Africa's national anthem. And then you continued. So we'll have to establish who stole whose. We must break down the professional borders that separate us and build bridges that contact us. as professionals in Tanzania, should be able to learn from HR professionals everywhere in the world. I want to, what is going on in the world? The world is in turmoil. We all know that the world is in turmoil. We see what's happening in the Middle East. We see how the Americans and the Israelis treating the Palestinians, how they're treating the children and the mothers, etc., in Lebanon, and it doesn't seem to be coming to an end, despite all the talks that goes on and the promises and the lies that goes with it. I want to quote something from the former president of Africa, the man who spent 27 years in prison for his principles, none other than Nelson Mandela. And Mandela is an icon of the world. And I quote, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or the background of his religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than naturally to the human heart than its opposite," unquote. Now, the reason I brought this in, we know there's been issues in South Africa as well that has impacted on people in Africa as a whole. We know of the Middle East issues. We know of Ukraine and Russia. When is all this going to stop? Because this has become the major debacle where we all are suffering with price increases, etc., inflation going up. The reality is that every HR professional in our country would have to manage the situation, because you know that employees are going to come and tell us we are being paid very little. Why? Because the cost of living, the price of oil, etc. But nonetheless, it's a challenge for all of us. The journey of Eric, when Africa shares knowledge, Africa becomes stronger. When Africa develops its people, Africa develops its future. The African HR Confederation has made significant inroads across our continent, bringing African associations and professionals closer together, giving Africa a stronger collective voice on the international stage. There was never a recognition of that. And remember, under the World Federation of People Management Associations, we only have 5 continents, Africa being number 1. Our journey has not always been easy, but our commitment has remained unwavering. Today, ADIC is increasingly recognized as the platform through which the African HR profession can connect, collaborate, and collectively influence the future of work in Africa. And importantly, ADIC is the official African affiliate of World Federation of People Management Association. The relation gives Africa direct connection to the global HR community and ensures that the African voice is represented at the international stage. But our ambition is not simply to be represented internationally. Our ambition is to grow the human resource practitioners and the people of Africa. That is our ambition. That is our goal. A historic announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore my great privilege as President of the African Human Resource Confederation to make 2 important announcements. Some of you may have heard, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. I'll just keep you a little bit thinking what I'm going to talk. It has to do with the summit and one other thing, but that announcement will come tomorrow. And it's a very big announcement. It is an historic moment for Africa It is the recognition of progress of our profession, the strength of our institution, and the growing influence of African HR professionals. Africa is, and I want every HR professional in this room to understand what this means. Africa is no longer simply participate in a global HR conversation. Africa is now helping shape that conversation. As we look towards other years to come, there's a number of things that we must look at. Let them see a continent with talent. Let them see a continent of innovation. Let them see a continent with leadership, and let them see a continent with enormous potential. Stop coming and stealing our valuables. Our people are also our valuables. There's a wonderful African proverb, and I quote, "If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together." I unquote. And perhaps there is no better message for Eric and the African HR profession here in Tapa. Let's go together. Let's build together. Let's learn together. And let us transform together. And let us create a one Africa, one HR. I must make another comment. I see there's a number of women in this conference room. South Africa, August is called Women's Month. We celebrate a public holiday in South Africa on the 9th of August every year. And you follow the things about women. And we know about the exploitation of women. We must learn to respect women. And we say in isiZulu in Africa, it's made up of the 13 different languages we have in the country into one. Watita bafazi, watinti mbogoto. It basically means if you strike a woman, you strike a rock. If you get the woman to break through the glass ceiling, and if the woman then says that you empower the woman, you empower the nation. And this is a reality in the world. I therefore want to say that even among our organizations, we need to bring more women on board. We cannot only have men running the whole scene. With those words, I wish you a successful, stimulating, and memorable second Africa HR Summit. And with those words, and with great pride in our profession and our continent, I officially declare the second Africa HR Summit open. Thank you, Asante Sana. Long live the African HR professional, long live Eric, and long live the One Africa, One HR. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for once again, Mr. Raj Separsad, one of the strongest leader I can say in Africa and a cooperative leader. And you said about the history about the Tanzanian national anthems and South African national anthems. Let's give this task to the young leaders and young man, ladies here, to find the solutions. Who started first? And then they're going to give us the solution, the information about this. We want to congratulate you, all of HR offices and practitioners, for the huge and very tough work that you work. Dealing with the people is not a small job. It's a very big job and very tough job. So please, let's have a round of applause ourselves for the HR offices and practitioners. You're a very important person in any organization in the world. So for proceeding, let me call Dr. Rukayo Mohammed, the Vice President of THRAPA, and then she'll welcome the guest of honor.
Initiating rage process. Na wasalimu kwa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. Hatujasikia jamani, wageni wetu hawaelewi salamu zetu. Na wasalimia tena kazi mgeni wetu rasmi, Mr. Moses, Honorable Guest of Honor, distinguished and special guests, President and leaders of HR professional institution here in Africa, Chief Executive and leaders from different institutions, private, public, academician, and research, professional and practitioner from HR association, distinguished speakers, partners, and sponsors, mabibi na mabwana. Assalamu alaikum na habari za asubuhi. Good morning. It's our great pleasure and privilege on behalf of organizing committee and the entire HR community to warmly welcome you to the Second Africa Human Resource Summit 2026 here in Arusha, Tanzania. We are deeply honored to have distinguished leaders, professional and experts from across Africa and beyond gathered under one roof to discuss one of the most important questions of our time, which is HR. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa is changing, and it's changing very rapidly. Our population is growing, technology is transforming our economy, artificial intelligence is redefining our work, new industries are emerging, while traditional jobs are being transformed. Young Africans are demanding opportunity, meaningful work, and inclusive economic participation. These changes present both challenges and an extraordinary opportunity to Africa. And at the center of this transformation is human capital. Africa's greater resources is not only what lies beneath our soil. Our greatest resources is our talent, creativity, knowledge, resilience, and potential of our people. Therefore, the future of Africa will depend largely on how effectively we develop, empower, and deploy our human capital. And this is why we are here. This is the major objective of this summit. And as we said earlier, our main theme is to transforming Africa workforce for the future. And it's not a simple conference theme. It's a call for action, and it's need a participatory of each one in this room. It's called upon government to strengthen policy that promotes skills development and decent employment. It also calls upon business to invest in people, innovation, and lifelong learning. It calls upon HR professionals to move beyond traditional administration and become strategic architects for organizational and national transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, the HR professional itself is undergoing a major transformation. The HR leader of tomorrow cannot only manage people, they must understand technology, business economics, leadership, data, culture, and the changing expectation of the workforce. We must build workplaces that are productive, inclusive, innovative, and human-centered. We must embrace technology without losing the human touch. We must use artificial intelligence responsibly while ensuring that people remain at the heart of our organization. Ladies and gentlemen, no country can transform its economy without its people. No organization can remain competitive without investing its workforce. And no continent can achieve sustainable development without placing human capital at the center of its development agenda. Therefore, this summit is more than a gathering, as we say. It's a platform for ideas. It's a platform for partnership. It's also a platform for leadership. And above all, it's a platform for action. It's encourage all participants to use this opportunity to share knowledge, skills, challenging conventions thinking, build partnership, and identify practical solutions that can be implemented beyond this summit. Let us move from conversation to collaboration and from collaboration to action. I'd like to express our sincerely appreciation to the United Republic of Tanzania for its continued support toward human capital development through our Vision 2050 Tanzania in Zanzibar, and for providing an enabling environment for this important continent dialogue. I also, on behalf of organizing committee, sincerely extend our sincerely gratitude to our partners, sponsors, professional association, our speakers, delegates, and the entire organizing team whose commitment has made this summit possible. To all our African HRL leaders and professionals who have traveled from different countries to be here today, asanteni sana, karibuni Tanzania. Your presence demonstrates that Africa is ready to take ownership of its workforce transformation. As we begin our deliberation, let us remember one simple truth. African future will not be built by technology alone. It will be built by people who have the skills, leadership, values, and courage to use technology and innovation to create a better continent. Let us therefore invest in our people. Let us develop our talent and empower our youth. Let us strengthen our institution, embrace innovation, build a workforce that is skilled, resilient, ethical, inclusive, and future ready. Together we can transform Africa workforce. Together we can transform our organization, and kwa pamoja we can transform our continent. We can build an Africa where human potential is not only recognized, but fully realized and utilized. With these few remarks, I warmly welcome you to all the second Africa Human Resource Summit 2026 and wish you fruitful discussion, meaningful connection, and lasting partnership. Karibuni sana Tanzania. Asanteni sana. Asante. Nimepewa jukumu la kumkaribisha mgeni rasmi. Please, ndugu Moses, mgeni wetu rasmi, tafadhali. You are most welcome. Thank you very much. Yo, this your body.
Dr. Lukaya Mohammedi, the Vice President of THRAPA, Mr. Raj Sapasad, the President of AHRC, Madame Bettina, the President of the World Employment Confederation, Mr. Mojid Olusegun, the Vice President of the AHRC, distinguished government officials who are here with us, heads of institutions and government agencies, THRAPA leaders, AHRC leaders, leaders of the regional and international organizations who are around here, esteemed professionals and practitioners, religious leaders, thank you for your prayers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, kazi na utu. May I first introduce myself, although I've been introduced before. My name is Moses Pesha. I'm working with the Regional Commissioner's Office in Arusha. And I'm here to represent the Regional Administrative Secretary, who was also supposed to represent the Regional Commissioner in this summit. And I've been assigned only by two major tasks to perform here. The first one is to thank the organizing committee for choosing Arusha to host this important summit. And the second task is to welcome you all to Tanzania and Arusha in particular. So I could have just ended here if I was not sent to represent my bosses. But because I'm representing my boss, please allow me to read his well-prepared speech, because I'm afraid of committing a grave mistake of distorting his information or his message that he intended to deliver before you. So please allow me to read word by word. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to join you today at the second Africa Human Resource Summit here in Arusha, Tanzania. I warmly welcome all local, regional, and international delegates and commend the Tanzanian Human Resource and Administration Professionals Association in collaboration with the Africa Human Resource Confederation for organizing this important continental forum. Ladies and gentlemen, the summit comes at a pivotal moment for our continent as Africa experiences rapid demographic growth, technological advancement, workforce transformation, and economic integration. The development of our human capital has become more important than ever. The future competitiveness and the prosperity of our nation will depend not only on our natural resources, but more importantly, on the knowledge, skills, creativity, and the resilience of our people. The summit reflects our shared commitment to strengthening human capital, fostering innovation, and preparing Africa's workforce to thrive in an evolving global economy. It is therefore most important and appropriate that this summit is convened under the theme Transforming Africa's Workforce for the Future. This theme speaks directly to our collective responsibility to harness innovation in ways that create opportunity, dignity, and shared prosperity. Distinguished delegates, the summit reflects Africa's shared commitment to transforming its workforce through investment in education, skills development, innovation, technology, and lifelong learning. These are the building blocks for a productive, competitive, and a future-ready workforce. As we prepare Africa for the future of work, we must be guided by the sound policies, strong institutions, and a visionary leadership. By working together with government, employers, academia, professional bodies, and development partners, we can create decent jobs, strengthen our labor market, and unlock the full potential of Africa's greatest asset, its people. Let this summit inspire meaningful dialogue, practical solutions, and a strong partnership that will transform Africa's workforce and advance inclusive growth, sustainable development, and shared prosperity across our continent. Ladies and gentlemen, the Africa Human Resource Summit has emerged as the continent's premier platform for dialogue, collaboration, and knowledge sharing among policymakers, business leaders, employers, academics, development partners, and human resource practitioners. Distinguished guests, the United Republic of Tanzania recognizes that its people are its great asset. We remain committed to investing in human capital, quality education, skills development, innovation, and a digital transformation to build a productive, competitive, and a future-ready workforce. Together, let us strengthen our partnership, invest in our people, and transform Africa's workforce into a powerful engine for inclusive growth, sustainable development, and shared prosperity across our continent. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa has a remarkable opportunity not only to respond to global change, but to shape the future of work through innovation, collaboration, and investment in its people. The challenges facing our workforce require collective action. By working together across sectors and borders, we can transform these challenges into opportunities and unlock the full potential of human capital for sustainable growth. Distinguished delegates, Africa possesses enormous potential to become a global leader in innovation, entrepreneurship, and human capital development. Tanzania is proud to host this distinguished gathering and remains committed to promoting regional cooperation, knowledge exchange, and a strategic partnership. As we look forward to the future, let us remember that while technology will continue to transform the way we work, it is visionary leadership, strong institutions, sound policies, and our shared values that will ultimately determine Africa's success. I encourage each of you to participate actively throughout this summit and forge lasting partnership that will translate today's discussions into meaningful actions across our continent. In conclusion, I once again commend the Tanzania Human Resource and Administration Professionals Association in collaboration with the African Human Resource Confederation, together with all partners, sponsors, speakers, and the members of the organizing committee for their dedication and professionalism in convening this important continental gathering. Yes, put our hands for them, please. Thank you. To all our distinguished international guests, I extend a warm welcome to Tanzania, particularly in Arusha. I trust that beyond the productive discussions and the valuable networking opportunities, you will also experience the renowned hospitality of our people and appreciate the rich cultural heritage our country and our region in Arusha profoundly offers. As we all remember that once upon a time, one of the prominent figures in the world named Arusha as Geneva of Africa, and it is real is. Karibuni sana Arusha. So with these remarks, it is now my distinct honor and a privilege to officially welcome you all. Karibuni sana. and I wish you a fruitful deliberation and a successful summit. Thank you for listening. Asanteni sana kwa kunisikiliza. Thank you.
It's Chris with the drama boy.
Thank you very much, the guest of honor, for the wild speech today, and to officialize the open of the summit, the second summit of HR Africa. We really appreciate that after finishing the opening session, as you know, we will have the panel here, presentation, and discussion as well. So the guest of honor, you should know that this is not the end of the summit. It's just opening session. So it's time for photo session. As I said, we want to finish the first session, opening session, and then after that, we will announce the procedures in the next stage. Today, we're going to have 7 to 8 group photos. However, I know that huge number, the couple of numbers is today of the participants, but because of time, and we need a time for networking and other things. So please allow me to announce these groups, and then we're going to start the group photo. The first going to be high table. The second one is going to be the high table with the distinguished guest, the special guest behind you, the guest of honor. The third one is a high table, presidents and vice presidents of associations who attended today. The next one is the high table and the speakers and panelists. The second is high table international representatives from organizations and regional representatives. High table and executive council of THRAP. High table and head of institutions, CEOs, directors, and commissioners. And the last is high table and AHRC board members. So the guest of honor, please allow me to stand you for once again, because we want you these chairs on the stage, and then you're going to be here. With the committee, please come forward to take the chair on the stage for the photo session. Others, we need to remove the podium. Thank you. The guest of honor, the chair is ready. Please welcome. Okay, let's start with the first photo, the high table. distinguished guests, special guests who are behind the high table, all who seated on the black chair. Please get prepared. The presidents and vice presidents of all associations, thank you. Thank you very much. Presidents and vice presidents of associations, presidents and vice presidents of all associations, thank you. Thank you very much. Speakers and panelists. Yes, speakers and our panelists. Where are they? Thank you. Thank you very much, our panelists and presenters. Executive Council of Thrapa. Please get prepared, heads of institutions, CEOs, directors, and commissioners. Thank you. Thank you very much. AHRC board members. AHRC board members. Okay. Yeah, as I said before, Mr. Raj is a cooperative leader, and also he always want to make sure wherever he is to connect other people. So today he didn't come here alone. He came here with his spouse, and we want to mention of you, please, the spouse of Mr. Raj. Will you stand up, please? Thank you very much, ma'am, for supporting our father. He's doing very well, we know, because you have your contribution to him. Thank you very much. And Dr. Rukaya also, she came here with her daughter as well. So where she is? What is her name? Atka. Atka, where are you? She felt shame. This young lady, but please stand up. Stand up. You travel a couple of miles from Zanzibar to here. Yes. We are trying to teach her. Maybe she's going to be one of the strongest human resource officer in the future. So, for finishing, let's finish by our friends and countries. I mean, all Nigerian friends who came today. Nigerians, friends, I saw you, a lot of you here. And get prepared, Ghanaians. Yes, on the stage, we need the group photo. Nigerian, let's start in Nigeria, and then Ghana, Nigeria. It's very important. DJ, please just play some music while they are coming. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much from Nigeria. I think because of a limited space, maybe we can have two groups. So one is enough? Okay. Are you sure one is enough? Really? I think others, they will hide the high table. I think the shorters like me, they should be in front. That guy. Just say hi, Tanzania. Say hi, Tanzania. Yes, that's great. Thank you very much. Our friend from Ghana. DJ. I heard DJ. I'm not sure. DJ. One friend from Nigeria said always Ghana come after Nigeria.
Yeah. Right there. Move. No stress, no rules. You're always talking, I'm cool. Low lights, one drink. Your body moving on beat. Slow.
Say you feel it.
I feel it.
Say you ready.
I'm ready.
Let me be.
Let me be, let me.
Let me be.
When you grind that slow on me.
Thank you very much, friend. You didn't say hi, Tanzania. You forgot it. Yes, hi, Tanzania. Yes, thank you. Our friend from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe.
Africa. Africa. From the roots we rise. Simuza Africa. Simuka, Simuka Africa. Ngati Simuke Africa. Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, South Africa.
Come from Zimbabwe.
Botswana, Namibia, Angola, Lesotho.
Please get prepared, our friend from Zambia.
Seychelles, Comoros, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, Rwanda.
Thank you very much. Friend from Zambia. Zambia.
South Sudan, Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Benin, Togo, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Gambia, Cape Verde, Guinea-Bissau, DR Congo, Republic of Congo, Cameroon, Gabon, Central African Republic, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Sao Tome and Principe, Egypt, Morocco, Sudan.
Thank you. Our friend from Senegal. Do you have a friend from Senegal here? Yes, come forward. Senegal, thank you. It's our summit today. This is our summit.
The ancestors are calling. From the golden dust we rise. Simuka Africa.
When you get back, please say hi to Sadio Mane. Please get prepared. The Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. Do you have a member of Ivory Coast from Ivory Coast? Okay. Direct Guinea, Equatorial Guinea. Come forward. There's a Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. Guinea? Yes, let's go.
For the early morning light.
Oh.
Can your wife be where the lion run free? Sound of the drum, me they call back home to me. Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, South Africa.
The guest of honor, I'm sorry we are taking your time, but this is very important. Guinea-Bissau. Do we have a member from the Guinea-Bissau here? Okay. Liberia, Sierra Leone, Mauritania, Gambia. It's West Africa. Okay, Cabo Verde. One of the countries that did well in the World Cup. DRC Congo. Cameroon. Chad. Central African Republic. Gabon. Okay, Malawi. A lot. Ethiopia. Congo Brazzaville. Thank you. Congo Brazzaville. Merci, merci. Friends from Ethiopia. Thank you. Thank you. Namibia. Botswana. Okay, let me go direct to East Africa. I know there are a lot of number of people here from East Africa. One neighbor from Uganda. Uganda. Museveni's sons and daughters. Uganda. Yeah. This is here for Uganda. Thank you. From Kenya. Ruto's sons and daughters. Okay, let's go on the stage. Let's go on the stage. Oh, this is Kenyan. They always vibe. Always vibe. Mashemeji zetu hawa jamani. Kwa hivyo wanatamba wako nyumbani, mashemeji. Hapo kando ya Champs-Elysees, ukitesa na kamini none of my business. And I see you in London, silicone on your mama, shaking what your doctor gave ya, on your worst behavior, Susanna Vande. DJ, tunategemea vibe hii pia itatokea wakati wa harusi. DJ, tuendelee.
Mungu ni majaliwa, ila wengi walinyimwa tabia, na shepu kabarikiwa, mwanamume hisia, pesa ni majaliwa.
Thank you. Asanteni sana. Okay. Now it's a time for our host, Tanzania. Piga kelele kwa Tanzania.
It's the kids, baby.
Jason Derulo.
Maskosho ingenkinga
Tanzania.
Sekubalisela Maskupulimiswa
I think Tanzania, because of the number, we should have a groups. We should have a group.
Maskosho ingenkinga Sekubalisela Maskupulimiswa Sugumiso msimba Koma savana Aye savana
Sisi. Please, let's have a group, maybe 2 groups or 3 groups, because of our numbers. DJ wametutania, wamesema sisi ndio waume jamani, sisi ndio waume, tutakwenda kuchukua pale Kenya. DJ tuendelee. Thank you.
Sili kush Sinye mitungi gang Napenda push Mambo ya tush Sili dum serikali imekataza Sinyi pombe hatari kwa afya Napenda kubanuza I don't do cigarette. Oh God, forgive me. Oh my Lord, don't leave me. Oh Lord, believe me. I go change, mimi naja. Mchezo napendaga kuliko wali ndondo, mchezo napendaga kuliko chapo ndondo, mchezo napendaga na kodi waga ndondo.
We still have the space left side. We still have the space on the left hand side. Left hand side, we still have the space. So please, let's go there.
Oh God, forgive me. Oh my Lord, don't leave me.
Asante. Thank you. Rwanda. Friends from Rwanda.
Ndakurata nkagutaka ngo byiduhetse urabikwiriye ibyo mvuga ni nabyo ndeba wandeze nk'intore nanjye nzakurinda
ndikumva imirindi nsinziwe ndiyumva cyane impande n'impande we nyemerera nkubwire urukundo ngukunda we urabirwa cyane birandenga ngashaya
friend from Lesotho. Yes. Lesotho, yes. Yes, please come forward, the friend from Lesotho.
The ancestors are calling. From the golden dust we rise. Simuka Africa.
Okay. The guest of honor, I had a special request here because they want to send the direct message to the president of Zanzibar and the chairman of the Promotional Council. So I ask you to accept this request, the whole members from Zanzibar. Zanzibaris, please come forward.
For the early morning light, can your wild spirit where the lion run free? Sound of the drum,
The Spice Islands, yeah? Natosha. If the number is huge, please let's have two groups. Hey. Na hapa mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, naambiwa Wazanzibari msichukie ukewenza, maana mko wengi wanawake.
Looking like money, oh mama. Nobody hit me like you do. Neo Shaki Chupa. Neo Nari Saba. Oh baby, you know me well. Hey, I wanna get my last tattoo. It's gonna be a pretty face of you. Nothing, baby, I wanna do. Everything, baby, I go do. I wanna get my last tattoo. It's gonna be a pretty face of you. Nothing, baby, I won't do. Everything, baby, I go do.
Ante Zanzibari. Welcome to the Spice Island of Zanzibar, one of the blessed islands in the world. Is there any country that I left? I didn't call? Okay, thank you. South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. South Africa? Yes.
Obatini mali ay omina ngokuhlabanga te eboma 10,000 ngenkulunkwane angitutume ngambo nekasta funa mali izabasala ay ngizokuhlabanga te eboma 10,000 ngenkulunkwane angitutume ngambo nekasta funa mali izabasala ay we baze wamnandi pia baze mali mispita ay upume kasta mlompi ay funa mali ay baze wamnandi pia ay baze mali mispita ay upume kasta mlompi ay funa mali
Let's finish the last photo for the Dangote group. This is going to be the last photo today. Dangote group.
Moi d'où il vient, enfin je saurai où je vais. Maman dit que lorsqu'on cherche bien, on finit toujours par trouver. Elle dit qu'il n'est jamais très loin, qu'il part très souvent travailler. Maman dit travailler c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné.
Thank you. This is the last photo, the guest of honor. Now let's finish for the special gift to you and your fellows, the high table over there. Please. It's time for the gift. Thank you. With the guest of honor, please, will you stand up, please? Dr. Rukaya, please hand over this special gift to the guest of honor. Okay, please, there's claps. Thank you. African Human Resource Confederation, President. AHRC, President, the gift.
Africa.
The guest of honor, please hand over this special gift to the president of AHRC. Thrapa. Thrapa. Thank you. The guest of honor, please hand over this gift also to the Thrapper. Dr. Rukai is over there.
Lesotho, Eswatini, Madagascar, Mauritius, Seychelles, Comoros, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Burundi.
Hello, WEC. The guest of honor, please hand over this special gift to the president of WEC.
Republic of Congo.
And the last, AHRC Vice President, the funniest Vice President. The guest of honor, please hand over this special gift to the A.
From the roots we rise.
Thank you very much. And here is the end of our opening session. And now play.
Simuka, Simuka, Africa.
DJ, please change the microphone. Your battery is shut down. Thank you. Let's stand up all over and then to say thank you very much. the guest of honor and the high table, the special guest, they will visit the booth outside to see what is going on there. Thank you very much. Let's have a round of applause, please. Okay, have a seat. Thank you very much for being with us at the first session, opening session. Now it's a time for the grace. Madam Grace will give you what the next of our summit, the next session. Hello, Grace, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
You're awesome. You did a great job. These protocol things, oh my Lord. Are you feeling like me? Yeah? How am I feeling? You missed it. Right. So the president and speakers, you can join the delegate, or rather the chief guest. The speakers and the presidents in the room, please join the chief guest. And the special, yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I know it's a cold morning, but good afternoon. Excellent, excellent. You know, we actually have a song for the Africa Human Resource Summit. DJ, you have been paid or you are not been paid? We need to confirm how much we can use him, don't we? We are HRs. Or even if he has not been paid, he can do it. Talent, eh? Show us your talent. Where is the DJ? Hey, see? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into the reasons why we came here. That was a very important session in terms of opening. And let's appreciate Mr. Abubakar, who understands these things that we do not, from Zanzibar. Yes, thank you very much.
I'm from Zanzibar as well. I did mention before. So you're most welcome in Zanzibar, one of the best and the beautiful island in the world. If you want to enjoy your honeymoon, please come to Zanzibar.
So he has said you have been given permission to look for people here, and then on Saturday evening, you can go where? And then you shall figure out when you get back home, if at all. You know, I was chatting with my friend from Lesotho. They have a population of 2 million, and 1,600 of those are women. So the men in the room, you are required, your services are needed down in Lesotho, because, yes, so you can understand. Anyway, my name is Grace Nzula, and I really appreciate that you're here. I am from Kenya. I'm an HR consultant. A lot of people call me the moderator of choice because I do some of these things. And I will be with you for the next 2-3 days managing the program. And we are going to have fun. Who is ready to have fun? By a show of hand, who is ready to have fun? Please, just do this to your neighbor, like this. Kwani, you're not ready to have fun? Ask them. Now can I see properly? By a show of hand, who came here to have fun? To Zanzibar. Okay. Zanzibaris, by the way, they are amazing hosts. I attended the International Digital Workplace Summit in February. And oh my, you guys, and special thanks to you. Amazing people, amazing town, and a lot of things to see. And then they are in the room, of course. We must know you're here, but we really appreciate you. All right, so allow me to just let you know how the program is going to run. We are now going to have registration for those who did not register. I know some of you ended up coming before registration. You register and take your badge, and then we are going to have lunch. Okay? After registration, we move straight to lunch, and then from there, we come back and start the learning sessions. Okay? We are good? So we are going to have registration, then come back, registration, lunch, and then back to the room. We'll have a conversation. We have 2 sessions for this afternoon. We have an amazing panel discussion with Kuresha and Mr. Gobir and the gentleman from Senegal. Amazing session coming up. And then we also have to unpack our theme ourselves, because this is about us, okay? And then from there, in the evening, we are going to break. The heads of institutions and the presidents of the associations will have a meeting later. And then that will be end of day 1. Now tomorrow, tell your neighbor tomorrow. Tomorrow. They are saying I should teach you how to say that in Swahili. Kesho. Nigerians, kesho. Ghanaians, kesho. What was the other country? Zambia, kesho. Zambia, kesho. Kesho means tomorrow. Yes. In Africa, when you come to our conference in Kenya, we say you have come for 4 things. 4 Ks, okay? K, the first K is kusoma. Repeat after me, kusoma. Kusoma is to learn, kusoma. Second K, kula, eating. Kula. We have come here to learn, to eat. Alafu kujienjoy. That one you know, to have fun, in our slang we say kujibamba. Kujibamba. And then the 4th K is kutembea. To tour. Yes, touring, kutembea. Okay? So we are here for how many Ks? The first one? Kusoma. The second one? The third? Okay, we start again. The first one? The second one? The third one? Kujibamba. Kujibamba, sio? The 4th one? Please high five your neighbor and tell them, good job. Grace says, good job. Very important. It is very important to know why we are. Oh, there's somebody who's saying that other one. Please, if you give somebody your number, don't come and say that they took away with your number. And they are calling you at midnight, which is also none of our. So we shall not tell you what to do with that information. If I had time, I would have asked who are single to stand up so that we can start identifying them. But then I was told, everyone here is see? If you're not single here, you know you could be married at home or engaged at home. But right here, that is what I was told. I don't know how true that is. Please, do not quote me. It is not me. Okay? Alafu, kuna wale walikuja na mutu. Internal arrangements. Again, none of our. So we shall not get into that. So right, we are going to have registration done, go for lunch, and after that we meet here to start our next session, or rather the learning process, as we look forward to the other 4 Ks that we have committed to do, to have for the next couple of days. On Friday, we have master classes. If you have not registered, please do so. And we're looking forward to visiting Tarangire National Park on Saturday for the tour. I hope you brought your, now those who brought your sunglasses. Okay, they're okay for Instagram, so we allow. You can take photos in them. So on Saturday, there's a tour to Tarangire National Park. If you have not registered, please do so as soon as possible so that we can make sure the last K, Oh, the third K, kujibamba, is official. We don't want to take things to chance, all right? So at this point in time, I will allow you to go and register. Please note, you have to register and collect your badge. And then you can go for lunch. Okay? And see you. It's now 12:50. Now, because I know you want to get to know people. What is the other K for networking? Which is the K word for networking? Kujuana. Kujuana, yes. So kujuana, knowing one another, kujuana.